Hello, world. Killing floor 3. Part. Who cares?
You should be able to stop the broadcast by resetting the circuit breaker. Now
Who
search
really
the area.
cares?
I suspect we'll find
You
those
don't.
same markings we found at the
You're
factory.
probably watching this, trying to gauge whether or not the game is good enough to buy. Sure. You shoot gun. Gun go boom.
Way to kick things off.
Things on the other end of gun
Just gotta
go
reload.
dead. And that's it. It's fun. I've gotten this game to run pretty smooth with the system that I've got. The current PC specs that I have. Currently, I have an Aorus pre-built system. It's an Aorus.
That's the whole way.
Oh, it's gonna drive me bonkers. I'll probably link it in a picture. Aorus Model X, 12th gen, or 12th. It's essentially a an Intel 12th gen 12900K, 32 gig of DDR5, and a 3080.
Oh, this is perfect.
Is it good? I can play just about everything I like to play at 1440. You know, anywhere between medium, high, and ultra, depending on the game. It's optimized well. Can play it on ultra. Some games struggle. Helldivers 2, you know, 80 to 100 frames, but there's things I do if I want to fill out my monitor, and I've got an OLED monitor with a 240 hertz refresh. If I want to fill it out, I'll use something like lossless scaling, right? When I'm recording, I haven't actually tried to record anything with OBS with lossless scaling. I'm assuming that like it would tear a hole in the universe or something if I tried to do something like that. But I like tinkering. I like to play games. I like to have nice things. I'm not like, you know, bougie high-end fish tank style computer with you know, $7,000 PC. But, you know, I bought the computer that I have thinking that it was going to last me, you know, anywhere between 4, 5, 6 years, depending on upgrades, right? The last PC I had, I gave to my friend after I bought this one. And he has put that to the ultimate service, and it has, at least as of today, been retired. He ended up getting a really nice motherboard RAM CPU combo. Still rocking my old 2070 NVIDIA card, the 8 gig version, the Rogue Strix one. Or is it Rogue Strix? I think it's Rogue Strix. Absolute beast of a card, that thing. Amazing. But yeah, computer I have now, there's nothing wrong with it. But of course, you know, I'm thinking about the next 3, 4, 5 years. I do know that between AMD and Intel, have heard a rumor of NVIDIA, in fact, you know, getting into the consumer chip market, all this other stuff.
Let's go.
An upgrade might be on the horizon, but I don't know. Not essential. What I have is fine.
Ridiculous.
But if I want to take the YouTube thing seriously, rather than recording on the same PC, I'd rather do something like what my friend Miles, also known as Clack2000, records and streams with a second PC. So he has his main rig, his main computer, and then another PC that he offloads through a video capture card to that and records, and it's all separate. So what I had thought was the PC that I have, because it's an ARS, right? It has a locked, modified, if it's what you want to call it, BIOS. And I cannot upgrade. So if I were to get it, like a, you know, even if I was going to get a 14th gen Intel, which isn't that much of an upgrade from a 12th, that's debatable, right? You know, do I bother with it? Can't do anything to it. Can't upgrade it. Can't upgrade the BIOS. I contacted Gigabyte because I was having issues with the AIO's LCD screen not working. Oh no, right? Oh dear. Oh no. But you know, I'm pedantic. I get it bugs me, right? It's like the little things bother me more than the big. Like I mean, the computer could blow up and I'd be like, oh well, you know, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. You know, but if you know, the LCD screen's not working, I'm pissed. It's and I'm, you know, looking at BIOS updates and flashing it and all this other stuff. Like the AIO itself actually has an SD card slot where you can put, you know, BIOS updates on it. So before doing something crazy like that, I contacted Gigabyte. So hey Gigabyte, how's it going? They're like, you know, hello person. I said, what's up Gigabyte? You know, I want to update my BIOS to hopefully, you know, be able to fix some issues, you know. They're like, what issues are you having? I'm like, well, my AIO isn't, you know, reporting the CPU temperatures anymore on the screen. It just comes up to 00. I've tried every fix short of, you know, reinstalling Windows, which I did end up doing, and it didn't help. ARS software is not helping, yada, yada, yada. And after about 6 days of back and forth with them making me do all these different things to try and fix it, the guy's like, you know what, just RMA it. I'm like, RMA the IIO? And they're like, oh, no, just pack up your computer and send us the whole thing. No. So I said, well, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna just live with the way it is. So I realized that's about as far as this PC is gonna go. I mean, I could maybe upgrade the video card in it.
Half down,
maybe
half to go.
upgrade the RAM in it. But as soon as you come into a situation with, say, if I wanted to upgrade to a 14th gen Intel or do anything where the current BIOS does not have the ability to use said piece of hardware, I'm buggered. So, unless I get a new motherboard, right? Well, we're not doing that. Unless I do a full complete upgrade. I bounce this off of the Discord chat I have with my friends, and I'll talk about it. And we do LAN once in a blue moon, and there's videos of me with Jeff and Miles, and we're at Miles' house chilling, playing Killing Floor 2, and, you know, hanging out. I'm the fat ugly chud on the right with the gray sweater. I thought, instead of trying to run
That's
AAA games on a
definitely an
Steam Deck,
unprotected
which, I
edge.
mean, the Steam Deck, fantastic piece of kit, by the way. The Steam Deck's great, but it won't run certain things, and that bugs me, right? The little things. It won't run this game, probably because of the anti-cheat, but I thought maybe if I were to budget properly and upgrade my computer to another computer, get a new case, right? I want to get, like, you know, I want to have a case that I'm going to be able to basically use until I'm dead. 10, 15 years out of it, right? I'll probably end up with, like, you know, a 9800 X3D, a 5080, 64 gig. Something that along that line. Something a little future-proof. It's going to buy me about 5 years. But were I to buy an ITX case and an ITX motherboard that would house the current CPU, the current RAM, and the current video card
Still surprised.
that I am using, then I could turn the computer that I have into a stream box, like what my buddy Miles is using. Could also turn it into sort of like a LAN rig, where, well, you know, I'm going to my friend's house, let me pack up my little lunchbox, and, you know, then he's got monitors and all this other, he's got all that other tech, right? I just bring the computer, my keyboard, my mouse, and boom. Right? And most of the time I'm going to end up playing games at 1080p, which this computer runs anything at 1080p. Right? Anything current. It's running the games at 1440 and up that it's got problems with, right? So
That's great stuff.
I'm thinking that might be the case, right?
No encores.
But I've heard also that a 12900 to run, you know, I wouldn't say properly, but without issue in an ITX form case requires some tomfoolery. Requires, like, undervolting it kind of thing, because they run really hot. Like, my PC, like, I've got a liquid cooler on it. You know, you underload, I can check right now, actually, why this guy punches me. Oh, sweet! Thanks! Thanks, dude! That guy saved my life. Currently, my CPU and my GPU are not being stressed with this game. From what I can tell. So, losing 0.5 volt, or whatever it is, I think you undervolted to 1.15 instead of 1.3 or something. I don't know what the math is. I'd have to look it up. There's a guide about it. You know, undervolting that, you know, maybe undervolting the GPU, make it run a little cooler, and then using like a weaker 240
That looks slippery.
and just to get it to squeeze into the case, you know, use the same
Don't know about the rest of you.
hard drive that's in the computer now, maybe upgrade it with a couple of other ones, maybe a couple 2 terabyte, you know, storage, so I don't have to have the externals. Like, I record all this stuff to an external hard drive. So it's quite possible. It's doable. Am I gonna be able to get my shotgun now? Yes, I am. Can I? Yes, I can. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, I think. This is, you know, this is like a year or two in the making, right? I probably won't be able to upgrade my computer for another couple years, maybe a year and a bit, depending on parts. And I'm thinking about doing the trickle-in method, where you buy, you know, I'm gonna buy my case and my PSU, and then like 6 months later, you know, buy a couple case fans, you know, you wait a little bit and you wait until something really you want's on sale, then you buy that, and you wait till Black Friday, and then you get, you know, video card for on the cheap, and then, you know, then you get this and that, and then, you know, by the time you have a full PC, it's about a year and a half, and then you put it together. So you just have like a display of boxes sitting there waiting for you, staring you in the face, driving you insane. That's gonna suck, but it's gonna be doable. But I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull what I got, and I might be able to, depending on. I know that the computer I have also has a power supply shroud on top of the PSU, and there's an 850 watt power supply. I'm not sure if I'd have to look at the numbers, but I think a 5080 and a 9800 X3D, I think it's everything else, bells and whistles, I think it's 650 watt up. You know, and then you take into account all your other stuff. 850 might be okay. I'd have to look at it. Might have to ask somebody who knows more than I do. 1000 watts seems a little bit more, you know. But if I bought a case, a really nice modular case, like maybe the Cooler Master 5000D, you know, something like that, nice and meshy. There's probably better ones. I'm sure someone will correct me in comments if anyone actually does watch this video. But thinking that this guy's gonna fry. Oh, okay, you're dead. Oh,
That looks unsafe.
I'm thinking that, right? Maybe pull the PSU out of this one, and this one also has a support bar for the not the motherboard. It has a support bar for the GPU, so there's no sag bracket, which is really cool. So the 3080 is like bolted into this big thick metal bar, so it doesn't sag, which is neat. By the time I do this, the computer will be out of warranty anyway. I think I only had like 2 months left when I contacted Gigabyte about it, so it's not under warranty anymore. So these are when the problems start to crop up, right? But an ITX motherboard, a nice one, and it would need to have like a Thunderbolt port, at least one, or a USB 4 port for a hub, you know, to be able to plug a bunch of crap into it, and monitors, and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. I think I could do it. It only cost, I'm thinking the bottom range of probably about $600 or $700 all up to do it.
What's everyone
right?
doing on their break, huh? I was thinking of grabbing a macchiato or a macchiato. That one.
Macchiato.
A fall-related death would be super embarrassing.
Red dot, rapid release. But yeah. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Chilling. Why am I not worried about current events in the world? Because I can't control those. Not worried. But yeah, thinking do that. Set the ITX up as a streaming box, because I've got 3 monitors in my room. I got my main monitor, my off-put monitor, then I have a tablet that's got touch portal with all of my OBS and buttons and all that stuff, and my metrics and all that for knowing when my GPU is melting. And then I have my off monitor, my 1080p, like my old main monitor with hooked up to the Steam Deck and a hub and all that stuff. And that's the stuff I pack up and take to Miles's house if I go to do a LAN. So...
Got everything you need, team?
Oh, look, a Chimera. Again. Hooray. But then, you know, I'd have to get a video capture card. I also have to get a, you know, that's what I'm thinking. 12900K, probably be fine for a while. 3080, the weakest bit, if at all considered a weakest bit, but, you know, put a 5080 into the new computer, or a 5070 Ti, or even a 9070 XT, or maybe AMD's new offering in a couple of years. They probably have something like something like the 7900 XTX coming. You know, some a little higher end, lots of VRAM, blah blah blah. This guy's getting crushed. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Make something a little portable, and keep on keeping on. I haven't built a computer in a long time. I know, like, I watch videos of people do it all the time, right? But I haven't personally made one in a long time. Probably long before any of you were born. I remember putting together a 486-66. 486 DX266. DX66? Yeah, 486 DX66 with like 16 megabytes of RAM and a 800 megabyte hard drive with Windows 95 and like a 2 megabyte video card, and that, you know, you'd play StarCraft on it. Like, that was talking like a whole other thing. Only 98 kills, really? Man. I really let my team down. Just yakking too much. That's okay. That's okay. Did no healing. I'm embarrassed. That's alright. Going to strong. It's okay. Let's see how we did. 60. Oh, that's right. You level up to get these. I remember now. I'm not even, you know. Do I need to be 22? Where am I? 21. How close? Hello? Ah. Ah, yes. Yes. Store makes me cry. That's okay. I'm gonna do one more match. One more
Next
match.
stop, adventure. File in.
But yeah, something high end. You know, give myself another 5 or 6 years. Maybe 7, depending. You gotta get a strong CPU RAM combo with a nice modular,
See you on the other side, team.
you know, case, can fit a lot of stuff, and then your video card can be the thing that you sort of upgrade, in my opinion. Ooh, connecting. I've never seen that before. Oh, there we go. We're on wave 5. What? Custom Vulcan TA, custom Ifrit. So none of those weapons have the actual names. They probably did that on purpose because we know that some people are going to use naughty no names. You know. Yeah, 9800X3D or 9950X or, you know, something. I do know that the new Intel CPUs are rumored to have some sort of X3D equivalent or some type of new tech that they've developed. So it'd be interesting to, you know, wait a little longer to see what happens. Maybe Intel will claw their way back from the brink. Right now I feel like they're not doing very good, but at least that's what people keep saying. I think the 13th and 14th gen thing kind of hurt them a lot. Boss wave? I just got here. Oh dear. What do I do? I'm gonna go with this thing. I'm gonna fill it. I'm gonna swap this out for that. And that's what we're gonna do. Oops. Apparently I blew myself up. How'd that happen?
Reloading.
Not sure how that happened. Probably had something to do with me blowing up a grenade in front of my face, so I gotta be careful with that. Let's see. Am I the only one that just got here? Wow, I feel bad. Should have bought medic stuff instead. Just healed them. You have no medic? Fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh well. Please don't be Chimera.
That's it. Pod's now closed.
Oh, come on. I feel like this is the only boss now. I haven't seen the other two in a while. Maybe there's something wrong. They're fixing it. Where is he at? What did I do?
Back in the pink of hell. Nothing like a nice warm fire and good
I didn't even
company.
see him. Kind of afraid to use this grenade launcher thing. It hurts so freaking hard. Where's he?
For you?
You up. Oh. Uh-oh. So confused. I feel like because there's so many walls, it has places to go. It's hard to deal with. Maybe.
Gotta keep them down.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. That was intense.
Wow.
Winning streak going, huh?
Yeah, barely anything. Stumble bum. Yeah. I feel bad. It's okay. What else? My friend Jeff had issues with his new PC. I think maybe it took a hit. The
Time to board. Mission awaits.
motherboard itself took a hit in transit, and it's you know, it's got some physical ailment. He was trying to update the BIOS and it kept freezing on him, so just being unstable. Tried pulling RAM, doing all the, you know, all your typical fixes and all this stuff. Yeah, we settled on RMAing it back to Newegg, so hopefully they get him a replacement that works. That'd be nice.
Have a nice flight.
He doesn't deserve that kind of crap. Should have just plugged and go, but such is life. You live and learn. Am I spectating? At least run away for one.
This is concerning. Poison. Can't focus.
The medic. Ninja looks really fun.
All good.
Watch that ledge.
He's putting it into the old case that I had. It's an old Corsair case. It's really nice. It's brushed aluminum, you know. Nice and cold. That kind of thing. The black metal monolith, you know. From 2001.
No me gusta todo este ruido.
I got 2,000
Hey.
monies.
I must do some shopping.
I trade this in and get a flamethrower, I think. I might.
Creepy.
Can I? Whoa. Oh, not quite. I can get this one. Maybe I clicked on the wrong button and would have been okay. That's okay. The more we screw up, the more we can be ourselves. But hoping that he can get that sorted. I would really like, and I'd suggested this to my friend Miles, I would really hope that when he gets that stuff, I think it's gonna, he said it'd take about 2 weeks to get the parts.
Attention shoppers, the pod is closing in 30 seconds. Please make your final selections.
That maybe we either take it to Miles's house, or even take it to my house, and we record putting his computer together. It's like a LAN thing. That would be
much
cool.
natural light here, huh?
And you can see us, you know, fuck it up in 4K. That would be pretty cool.
Pod is closed for business.
Human corpse. Never ends.
This feels like that time I ate. Let a professional handle this.
Get on down there. My bad. Brilliant delivery.
And I think, in my opinion, that doing things like that now, while we're in our 40s, is really important.
Someone have an extinguisher?
Some of you will be like, "Boy, what does it matter? You got tons of time." Don't think so. I think, you know, time is limited,
Easy peasy.
and we need to start utilizing it. More. Just my opinion.
A little claustrophobic here.
Kind of like a 2000s revival. Start getting together, doing zany shit, hanging out, making new memories. Because the way the world is right now is there's this constant,
What's all this then?
just this spirit of fear and constant tension. And mental health is tanking. People are freaking. It's not great. And some of us may not be around for much longer. Who knows? You know, tomorrow is not promised. So. Oh, man.
I'm proper kitted out now.
Probably won't be till wave 4.
I put it on the map.
I mean, I could request money, but I'm not gonna do that. How'd we do? Oh. We did bugger all. I feel like a douche. I'm gonna, you know what? I'll go back to this gun. It's alright.
The pod is officially closed.
got a little sloppy. Oh, yeah.
Great work.
Dead set.
It's funny how this gun sounds better when you're under the effects of tinnitus from those, you know, it has like kind of a thuddy bump, bump, bump sound. The default sound has more of a metallic, like you can hear the receiver cycling or whatever.
This place is full of carcinogens, isn't it? Of the safety showers, eye wash stations, and fire extinguishers.
Mm-hmm. That's better. Yeah. I think that needs to happen.
Algo está la casa.
Head over and do some stuff. Get some stuff done. Have some fun. Have some laughs. Spend some time. Just a basic one today. My way for. Nice, I'll just break that
Ooh,
up.
give it!
Okay. I was also looking at PCs, what was it, CPUs that had the integrated graphics, like the 8700. Apparently there's a new 9000 series G that's coming out. Has really good integrated graphics, but I have a feeling that's going to be where it goes. You know, more GPUs, especially with the handheld Xbox, PlayStation thing coming, you know what I mean? Like, that's sort of their thing. It'd be nice, right? If you get the same level of performance out of a single chip rather than multiple. And use the graphics accelerator thing for more of like a workstation environment. A regular consumer PC would just have an APU. Not that I have anything against GPUs. I have it against you know, GPUs that, you know, they want, like, excuse me, sir. Thank you. Oh, right, I have those too. They have, like, you know, GPUs listed at $2,600 for, you know.
Once burned, twice cautious.
That's ridiculous. Buy like three PlayStation 5s for that. it's a workstation card, you're using it for things like Blender and making stuff, sure. Video editing, video recording, stuff that those chips handle. I remember the first graphics accelerator I ever got was a Diamond Monster Voodoo 2. It was an 8 megabyte. 8 megabytes? I think it was 8 megabytes. Could play, Quake 2.
Right at him, bushy.
Quake 2 at,
Love that
800 by
intense
600.
success.
60 frames a second. It was the shit. But there were only certain games that could use it, right? This was back when, you know, OpenGL... Was it OpenGL? OpenGL, and I think DirectX... Direct 3D was like a new
Can't
thing.
really spread out here,
Or
huh?
newer thing.
Who needs done?
Yeah. We're gonna do it.
By the way, what's your return policy? Hello?
Okay. We're gonna try this guy out. The Burninate.
Well,
Oh, maybe I should
this got
skip.
quite morbid.
Yeah, Diamond Monster Voodoo 2, 8 megabyte. What else do I have? I had 32 or 48 megabytes of
Let's
RAM.
finish this.
Pentium,
Back outside Coronation Street.
Pentium 120. That was the envy of my high school at the time. Not. You know, while I was running Soldier of Fortune at, you know, an acceptable frame rate, the rest of my friends were having sex with girls. So it was kind of, you know, one of those things. That was what they were concerned with, and I was concerned with, you know, playing video games and being, you know, quote-unquote, a loser.
Ooh, we're off to a good start. We're on a
Now,
roll. 25% down.
You know, it wasn't until I met Miles and Jeff and all them that I really started to fit in, because the guys that I were hanging out with, they were a different crowd. Not that I don't appreciate or respect them, it's just their goals in life were different than mine, I suppose.
Things are about to get hot.
I like this gun.
That takes care of another script.
Very special big game head. Need a munition. Love you too.
Yeah. What are we looking for? Oh, boss wave already.
Stock up the pod while you can.
Follow the line, Steven.
Just a
There we go.
reminder that horseplay will not be tolerated in the lab.
Horseplay. Why are there horses? And why are you playing with them? Oh, run into walls while I'm looking at my microphone. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Gosh, they make it almost too easy.
1500? Nothing. Let's buy this thing. I don't even know. Let's try this out. Well, how are we doing in here? Oh, we're doing the most damage, at least. Cool. Doing the damages. Betcha it's Chimera again. Oh, ya boy knows. How did I know? Just cuz. Let me put this down now. Turn my flashlight on. There you go. Sorry, Miles. I keep forgetting to turn it on. I'm so used to not using it.
One moment, please.
Feel the burn! I feel so much better.
Oh. What? He keeps moving around like a spaz. I feel like I should be shooting at his feet rather than, you know, at him indirectly, but... Oh, he did. He's super dead. Did a lot better that time. I think I did. Deal 5 million damage. Not bad. Bunch of damage. Well, that's enough of that. Enough of me rambling. It's just past midnight now, and let's see if I can upgrade a weapon and cut this up and throw it on YouTube and go about my life. Supply pass. One more point. Oh, I can't wait to not be able to use any of the things I'm earning. Look at this lovely, lovely thing. Awesome. Looks great. Can't wait to use it on my Oh, wait. Can't use it on my ninja because I need to buy the season pass, which I can't buy. You guys are so stupid for doing that. Ideally, this is a better weapon. I've spent money, well, not money, but resources on this. That was a mistake. Bonus 5 damage within 10 meters of 3 or more enemies. 100% less accuracy. 50% ammo cost. 15 ammo cost, primary and secondary fire rate primary. I don't even know which one's better. Synth stable plasma, pressure tank. Fire rate. Slow tick revolver. Receiver. Pneumatic plasma. Well, the only primary... Well, your primary is what you hit thing. This is the big hit, right? You know. I don't know. What do we do? It's whatever does the best boss thing at level 3, right? But you don't know until you buy it, unless you look it up on the internet, which I feel is so stupid. Oh... Damage to bosses is reduced by 5%. Oh, damage from bosses. Bonus 5 damage when within 10 meters of 3 or more enemies. Bonus 5 damage. So if there's 3 things in front of me, I get 5 extra damage on 360. That's not a lot. Know what? I'm going back with my original plan. I'm missing a lot of something. Some resource I'm missing. They don't even tell me, do they? What's this one? Zed Tech. Drops from Scrakes and fresh pounds. Fresh pounds? Flesh pounds. Well. That's okay. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm... Oh, no. I'm at this stage where... Yeah, I can't upgrade anything. To this, did that one. Yeah. Anyway. I know what I'm gonna do. There we go. Oh. That isn't... I only need things that allow it to do more healing. Nope. Nope. So this. That's it.